Welcome everybody. How we're going to start is sitting. If you can, sit on your knees, sit on your shins. And the block might come in handy to put, or your books, to slide underneath your bum. This can be nice to use the blocks or the books that you have. Feel free to prop them underneath your bum so you're not sitting on your feet. It's a little bit easier for the ankles. Your feet will be slightly wider than your hips, and your knees can be a little bit apart, but working the knees somewhat together. And if this does not work for you for sitting, then absolutely feel free to sit cross-legged or have your legs straight out in front of you. So now that we found a position that's comfortable for sitting, and you've hopefully modified it in your own way that's comfortable. Hands on thighs, or hand on belly, hand on heart. A deep breath in and out. Here we are. We've made it. Look how far we've made it. Just take another big cleansing breath. Honor how you're feeling right now. Honor how your breath feels right now. Hope that we can all take care of ourselves today. So I know that we're all doing this spa yoga practice together, and what a gift that you've chosen to be here and you've chosen to take care of your body. But remember, you're the only one who truly knows deep down what you need. Choose wisely at any point in time. If you want to kind of step back a bit and do something a little bit different than I'm offering, then take care and do something a little bit different. Release your arms at your sides, so your fingers might be by your outer ankles, hands by outer ankles, and tip your left ear over to your left shoulder. Lifting your chest. Breathe into the right side of your neck. What I love to do here is I take my left hand across to the top of the right shoulder, and I give little squeezes and like a gentle little massage with the kind of the pulsations of the left hand up and down the neck and the top of the shoulder. You could try it too. More deep breaths, the hand helping to press the top of the shoulder down. Release your left arm down, roll your chin down to your chest and over to the other side. Breathe for your neck. And maybe use your right hand to massage along the top of your left shoulder and the left side of your neck. Be aware of every breath that you take. last big breath in and out. Releasing your right arm down, head up. And with your hands on your thighs, slide your hands up towards your hip creases and lift your chest, lift your chin. As you exhale, slide your hands to your knees and tuck your chin, round your back. Keep going. Inhale, elbows bend back, chest up. Round as you exhale, cinch your navel in, tuck your chin. Keep going. Inhale, open. Open your back as you round in. Again, inhale. Exhale. Make it feel good. Go at your own pace. Do one or two more seated cat-cows like this with me. To a tall spine, squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. Inhale, exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. Such a simple movement, but quite effective. Again, inhale, squeeze up all the tension in your neck and shoulders. Send them back and down as you exhale. One more time. Go in the other direction. Really round. Hunch forward and down, go back, up, 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 forward and down. One more. Sweep your arms forward and up as you inhale. And make as big of circles as you can, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Bend in the elbows as you go back and down, especially if you hyperextend. A few more. I'm so glad you're here with me doing some spa yoga to open the chest and the thighs specifically today, the fronts of the hips. I hope that you take care of yourself in every pose. Do what feels right. One more. Hands on thighs, big breath. Take your time to, if you have a blog or your handy favorite books underneath you, just set them aside for now. And come on to hands and knees. From hands and knees, fingers spread wide. Chest up. And round in, taking cat-cows. Again, arc your spine. And round in. Keep going in these cat-cows. Feel your fingers pressing and gripping. Make your way into child's pose with your arms extended out in front. Forehead can be on your mat or on your books. Walk your arms over to the left side of your mat. Option for right hand on top of left hand and your forehead back down. Ground your right bum back to your right heel. Go to the other side, slowly walking your hands off to the right. Option for your left hand on top of your right hand. Breathe into your entire left side.
I know you don't think it's wrong if you don't break the same, but if I want to touch you, I'll ask for it. Until I can catch my breath and step away. Think about what to say to you. Why? Come on.
Return your hands to center and option to have your arms straight out or hands in prayer. Elbows walk a little further forward and your forehead down. Can you make your breath really deep? Feel free to stay in child's pose a little bit longer. I know how nice child's pose is. Stay there as long as you like. This is part of spa yoga, is knowing when and how and where to relax. If you're gonna come up out of child's pose with me, what we'll do from here is come onto the knees with all toes tucked under. Getting into your feet, these feet that carry you through life and support you through so many adventures. You're welcome to lift up off your feet at any time. If possible, sit back on your heels. Reach your left arm up and bend your left arm behind your head. Take your right hand on top of your left elbow, just working your left elbow further behind your head. Gently press the back of your skull back into your left arm and draw your navel in. For 2 more breaths here, can you send your shoulders down away from your ears? Can you take your right elbow a little wider? Extend both arms up and lower your fingertips or your hands down and just tap out your feet. Ooh. Hello, feet. Okay, one more time. All toes tucked under. Yeah. Toe stretching is part of spa yoga. Lift your right arm up. Bend your right arm behind. Left hand kind of climbs on top of the right elbow. Work your head back into your right arm any amount. Zip your belly button into your spine. And without grinding your jaw, feel every single breath. Arms straight up. Land your fingers, and again, tap out your feet on your mat. Ooh, so good, so good. Okay. Toes pointed back, sit back on your heels, and walk your 10 fingertips onto the floor behind you. If it doesn't work for your quads or for your knees to walk your fingers on the floor, hands can be on the low back here, sitting on the heels, chest up, or fingertips behind you. Hug your shoulder blades together and breathe up into your chest. So that every breath expands across your collarbones wider and wider. Engage your core, come on back. Pause for a moment. Make your way into downward dog or child's pose. Remember, you always have options when you practice spa yoga with me. If you're in child's pose, relax. If you're in down dog, maybe pedal out your heels side to side. Wherever you are, come to tabletop, hands and knees, and step your right foot between your hands. Be sure that your legs are hip width apart from left to right, so as though your feet or your legs are on railroad tracks, side to side, a little wider, your back foot maybe, and your back knee. Come on up, hands on your hips, front knee bent over front ankle. Hips face forward, and a little tuck of tailbone down, navel in. From here, place your palms on your low back, hug your elbows, lift your chest. Keep the back of your neck open and free, and lift your chest more so. Okay, let's all take another big breath in and out. Mindfully lower your fingers to the mat for a half splits pose. Straighten your right leg. So you're on your right heel with your back knee still on the ground. Work your right hip back. Flex your front foot. Splay your toes. Have a good breathe for your right leg. I'm just gonna enjoy the playlist that I made. Hope you like it too. Hope it's not too loud, but if it is, sorry, love you. This playlist is on Spotify as well for your listening pleasure after class. We'll take 2 more deep breaths, maybe bowing. A lot of love for your hamstrings. And then downward dog or child's pose. Please do what your body is asking for. And remember, really what matters is breath. How is your breath in the pose you've chosen? On hands and knees, step your left foot between your hands. Look at your back knee. Just be sure that your legs are hip width apart from side to side. Hands up on your hips. Get grounded through your legs. Get stable and balanced here. Abdomen hugs in. Remain as you are, or park your hands onto your low back. Gather your elbows in and lift your upper chest. Try a little more weight into your front foot and lift your heart up away from that.
Shadows settle on the place that you left. Our minds are troubled by the
You're doing a great job. We're all doing a good job. We're all working to feel the breath,
of time.
to feel some kind of relaxation within the pose. Take one more breath here.
And if you're still breathing, you're the lucky
Slowly lower your hands for our hamstring stretch. Half splits. On your left heel, draw your left hip back.
inside.
Gather abdomen to spine and bow maybe a little or a lot, whatever your breath allows for.
Lovers that went wrong.
We're all here together.
We are the reckless, we are the wild youth, chasing vision of our futures.
Take 2 more breaths for your left hamstrings.
They will reveal the truth.
In fact, breathe everywhere. Breathe out into every extremity. Excellent work.
And if you're still breathing, you're the lucky one.
Take your time into one more child's pose or downward facing dog.
Setting fire to our inside front. Collecting pictures.
Don't worry about how it looks. Get really interested in how you're feeling. How's your breath?
You caused it.
How do you feel? Breathe into how you feel. One more big, big breath in and out.
You caused it. You caused it.
Lower your knees to the floor. And from here, a gentle camel pose. So up on your knees hip width, toes tucked can be nice for a bit more stability. And with your hands on your low back, hug your elbows in. Engage your glutes a touch and lift your heart. Feel grounding down through your knees. And from the rooted quality of your knees and your legs, lift up through the ribs and the chest. How it looks is less important than are you connected to your breath? You sit back on your heels, find yourself, find that still place within. Calmly exhaling and connecting space inside you that always remains. Give a little time to lie on our backs. I know that a lot of you have been waiting for this. This is a exciting part of spa yoga, is when we lie down, and we do a lot of that in spa yoga. And if you have books or a block, have them beside you so that when you lie down, you don't have to get back up again. With your legs bent and your feet flat, lift your bum up and slide your blocks or your books underneath your low back. Find a point under the low back, just at the top of the bum flesh for your blocks so that you feel supported. For me, I love taking my arms wide or my arms overhead on the ground. Feet a touch wider and knees slightly knocking in. Now enjoy expansive inhales. Let go of tightness anywhere. And have a good breathe. Work your right knee into your chest and either lace your hands behind your right knee or lace your hands around your right shin. And maybe walk your left foot further away from you on the ground until it's just your left heel on the floor. Hug your belly in. Another deep breath. And slide your left foot in if you had straightened it on the ground, and cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. So it's like number 4 shape in supported bridge. With your right hip lifted, send your right knee down towards the ground. Top foot super flexed. Last breath here. Bring your right knee in, land your right foot on the floor, and let's do that on the other side. Hug your other knee in, interlace your fingers behind your knee or around your shin. An option to walk your other leg away from you with your heel on the ground. hug your inner thighs towards each other. So everything hugs into the middle. Relax around your shoulders and your neck. Take 2 more full inhales and exhales. And if you had straightened that leg down and away from you, plant the foot again so you can take your ankle on top of your thigh. Breathe around your hips. And breathe up to your chest so that everything gets breath and space. Plant both feet onto your mat or onto the floor. Lift your hips off the props and move your props and lower your back down. Land in stillness and just let your whole body settle. Hug both knees in, wrap your forearms around your shins if you can. With your hands on your knees, let your knees fall wide until your arms are straighter, knees quite wide open. Stay as you are or happy baby pose. In happy baby, your arms are working, so you pull down on your ankles or pull down on your feet, whatever you're clasping with your hands. Actively flex your feet, spread your toes. Try your knees wider, not just your feet, but also your knees wide. Breathe low into your pelvis. Exhale out all the little knots. Exhale out the tension. And now cross your left ankle in front of your right thigh for thread the needle. With your left ankle crossed in front of your thigh, you can keep your right foot on the ground. Or you can lift your legs and clasp your hands behind your right leg. Again, don't worry too much about how it looks. If you feel something around your left hip, you're perfect. Now breathe into the sensations and breathe everything out. Breath in and out. It's the best thing we can do for ourselves sometimes. Sometimes slowness like this is the best thing we can do. Slow breath. Final right here. So good. Now come to the other side for thread the needle. Oh, right ankle in front of left thigh. Thread the needle never gets old, hey? There's always something new to unlock in the hips. Never gets old. Be gentle with yourself. Breathe in a way that feels so good. Two more breaths here. And place your feet on the ground, and in fact, extend your legs straight onto the ground. Reach your arms back behind you. And then from here, walk your feet to the left, all the way to the left side of your mat with your feet, and walk your hands over to the left behind you. This might be enough for the right side of your body, or cross your right ankle on top. And maybe grab hold of your right wrist. Flush your breath out into your whole right side. Make space. Make more and more space as you inhale and exhale. To the other side. Go slow.
I suggest you love like love's no loss. I suggest you love like love's no loss.
Soak your left side with 2 or 3 more breaths. And slowly come back. Option for your legs straight on the floor, or reclined butterfly. Feet together, knees wide open. Option for your arms in a cactus shape to open the chest and the pectorals passively. Get comfortable. Listen to what your body is asking for and relax into the shape that serves you.
So please let me feel
Relax.
inner peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. My heart is open. I
a big inhale. Exhale it out. Bring your knees together. Hug in. Or just stay on your back. If you have more time to rest, rest on your back. For those of us continuing on into the rest of the day, slowly sit up. Eyes open or eyes closed. Sit as tall as you are. Notice how you feel. Thank you for practicing today. Let's be thankful for the people in our lives. And thankful that we can take care of our bodies. Have to take care of ourselves first. Let's be thankful that we're able to do this. Namaste. Thanks for participating.